Okay, welcome to this video, 2018, question A2, DCG, higher level. So two fishing rods are represented by the skewed lines A, B and C, D. So two skewed lines are two lines that their apparent point of intersection in elevation and plan does not match up. So their apparent point of intersection does not match up. So that means, sorry, you couldn't see that. So that means that they're non-planar or non-coplanar and non-intersecting. So they're non-parallel and non-intersecting. So they can't be on the same plane. Determine the projections of the shortest horizontal line between the two skewed lines. Right. So pick any of the letters A, B, C or D. Right, pick any of the four letters. Draw a horizontal line from one of those skewed lines. So I chose B. Doesn't matter which one you pick. Now, go parallel to the opposite skewed line. Okay, so I'm going parallel to CD from point A. So I'm going parallel to parallel to line CD from point A. I'm going to label that P. Now this line is going to be a strike line. It's going to be a level point in plan. Now I want to get the plan view of this lamina. Okay, a lamina is a portion of a surface. I'm going to drop P down to plan. Okay, and from A, I'm going to go parallel to line CD in plan. So parallel lines remain parallel in every orthographic view. So parallel lines remain parallel in every orthographic view. So I'm going parallel to CD from point A. Now here's P in plan view. I'm going to join P back to B in plan view. Now this is the true length line, because if it's a line is parallel to the XY line in plan, it's a true length in plan. Now this is a lamina, or a portion of a surface, and it's parallel, that lamina is parallel to line CD. Okay, line AB is not parallel to line CD. This surface, APB, is parallel to CD because line AP is parallel to line CD. Now, I'm going to look along line PB, because it's a true length, and the plane, or the lamina, APB, is going to project as an edge. So that's going to project as an edge. So I'm looking along line PB. So I'm projecting A, C. I'm going to draw in my X1, Y1 line. So here's my X1, Y1 line. Now, I need to get my heights from elevation. So that's why I'm dropping the points down here in elevation down to the XY line. So I'm going to get my heights from elevation. So I'm going to put my compass on the XY line, bring it up to A, and I'm going to mark it down. I'm going to take the height of B. I'm going to mark it in here. I'm going to take the height of P. Okay, and that's in the same position. So there. I'm going to take the height of C. And I'm going to take the height of D. Now, So here's A1, here's B1, and P1 slash B1. Here's D1, C1. Now, to join them together. So, C is going to join to D, and A is going to join to, A1 is going to join to B1. Now, the two skewed lines appear parallel there, but they're not really. Line CD is parallel to surface APB, which projects as an edge view. Now, to get the horizontal distance, we got to look along the X1, Y1 line. So, if you were asked to find the shortest distance, you'd look perpendicular to the two skewed lines. Okay, now, so I'm going to project along my X1, Y1 line. So I'm going to project my point C, D, A, B, and I'm going to draw in my X2, Y2 line. So I'm going to get my distances from my X1, Y1 line back to plan. So I'm going to get the distance of the X1, Y1 line back to A. Follow A1 along here. Mark in A2. Okay. I'm going to do the same with B. So the X1, Y1 line to B. So I take that distance there for B. And I'm going to follow B along here and mark it in there. I'm going to do the same for D and C. And C here. Now, label these points. So D2, C2, A2, B2. So I'm going to join these together. So D2 to C2 and B2 to A2. Now, this is the shortest horizontal distance as a point view. So I'm going to project that line now back to, okay, plan. I'm going to project it back to plan. Now, here's the shortest horizontal distance as a point view. Or sorry, I said the shortest horizontal distance as a point view. It's the shortest horizontal distance as a true length. Now, I'm going to bring the end of this line back to D, okay, and the end of this line back to, or I brought it back to line CD, and I'm going to bring this one back to line AB. So that's that there on AB, and that's it on CD. So I call that line 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 uniquely. Right, now I'm going to bring number 1 up to line AB and number 2 up to line CD. Now I'm going to join them together, and there's the shortest horizontal distance in elevation. This is the true length of the shortest horizontal distance here in plan. Okay, in plan here. And it says determine and indicate the distance of this line from the horizontal plane. Now the XY line is the horizontal plane elevation. So this is the distance here want to measure that in and write it in there. So 24 millimeters. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.